Hello everybody, and welcome to this next Q&A. First of all, thank you all for all your comments on the previous Q&A. I'll be answering your questions again, and if you have any new questions, please drop them down below. What do you think of the new setup? I went through the house and searched for a place that was a bit more, a bit less disturbing in the background than the previous location. I hope you like this better. And I think next time I already see that I'm gonna put a second lamp up as well, because now I have one there and it's casting a bit of a shadow behind me. So I got a couple of requests on some videos to make. I'm gonna read the questions from my phone again, and most of you seem to want some more weathering techniques and some airbrush maintenance. So I'll try and make some videos on that in the upcoming time. Oh, and here's for object source lightning. That's not really that hard. So I'll shoot a video on a couple of plasma guns for that, and then do some different colors as well. So the first question is OhZafus. Have you seen the Death of Hope trailer? And if so, what are your thoughts on it? Do you think we could see a potential film from Games Workshop in the future? Their past attempt was pretty awful, but I feel like the franchise is ready for another shot. Well, looking at that trailer, which is fan-made, I believe, I sure hope they make a film on that quality. I watched it again on YouTube, and one of the reactions was pretty awesome, I think, and it said, what game is this? I want to play this. And I kind of like got the same feeling about it. It looks very good. So I would love to see a movie about well, 40k, Age of Sigmar, or Horus Heresy. Which brings to mind, in the last Q&A I forgot one question from, I believe from the top of my head, was Leroy Jenkins, and he asked if I would do more Sons of Horus in the future, and the answer is yes. I wanna do more Sons of Horus in the next year. I don't see that happen anymore this year, especially with Fortune's price raise. It's gonna be a little bit of a saving to do. Darmamu the Wargamer, he responded to the note I made on my friend's terrain. He made an awesome tau table, and I contacted him, and I'm gonna make a little showcase about his table. And then he has a question, what my least favorite army is, faction is in 40k and Age of Sigmar. Gaming wise, let's go 40k first. Gaming wise, I don't really have a least favorite faction to play against or with. Lore wise, that's a different matter. I don't like the whole Tau lore. I think they're so small compared to everything else in the whole universe that, yeah, you could argue that they have no right to be there. On the other hand, I don't mind playing against them. Like I said, my friend has a Tau army and I always play good battles and games with him. So that's not something I would say they need to be gone from the game, or but lore wise, I think they're not, I could imagine if the Imperium wants them gone, it's just like a 3-minute campaign and they're gone, compared to what they face otherwise in for example, Chaos or Tyranids or Orc Rebellions. Yeah, I think you know what I mean. And as for Age of Sigmar, well, no faction really that I don't like there really. I never really liked the fantasy elves, especially the models. I always found them very static and ugly. But with the current range of elves, I don't have that issue anymore. I really liked the Daughters of Cain. I liked the sea elves, the Idoneth Deepkin. So I don't really need. I wouldn't write any faction out of Age of Sigmar at this moment. Then on to the next questions. Paranormal Stupidity. His first question is, do you watch the Warhammer TV Twitch channel? No. I don't know why, but I don't. I think it has to do with, I try and watch most of my followers with a YouTube channel, their YouTube channel. I try and watch their videos. So there's not really that much time left to watch anything else. And then his next question is, did you watch the Nova Open and do you like watching 40k tournaments? No, I didn't watch that. And I also don't really enjoy watching tournaments. I'm not competitive, so those armies, they don't do anything for me. I play casual games, so I'm not really interested in those, to see how those armies perform. I do listen to the Long War podcast, and usually those armies are, there's like a segment in there about those type of armies, and they do battle reports with those type of armies as well. And sometimes I think, well, that actually is pretty clever, but if I would bring that to my local gaming group or to the store here, yeah, they're not gonna like that. So I don't want to go that route. So now that also makes me not that interested in those type of armies. Will you be doing a painting tutorial with the new Kill Team terrain? Yes, absolutely. I'm currently painting it, and I'm recording it. So there will be a tutorial, I think, somewhere in October. How many points of Necrons do you have painted at the moment? I think around 500. It's the Forgebane set, so it's a crit tech, 3 raids, 5 Tesla Immortals and 5 Lich Guards with shields. And then now I'm currently adding 4 Scarabs and 10 Warriors and the Canoptech Sentinel thing, as you can see in the Get It Painted challenge. And he finished with, thanks for sharing of all the content with us. Justin from Basic Miniature Painting asks, why do you paint and why did you get into the hobby? I paint because, well, first of all, I like it and it relaxes me. In the past I've had the numerous depressions, and painting is something that mentally relaxes me, not physically. I go to the gym to physically relax. But it's yeah, it calms me down. Put like some music on, or listen to somebody else's Q&A, or yeah, whatever, and just zone out a bit. And why did you get into the hobby? Well, the hobby I did before, I had to stop it because we moved place, and that hobby took up a lot of space, and I couldn't take it with me, so I had to stop. And I needed a new hobby because, well, I'm not the kind of guy that can go and sit on the couch for the entire evening. Well, one evening, okay, but after 3 I'm crazy. So, and I had this friend who was into model building, but I liked that, but I didn't want to do that because he finished them and then they just stood there, and that wasn't that wasn't what I wanted. So one day a co-worker came up with he had some of the old blister packs in his hands. So we're talking 15 years or more ago, and I asked him what's that, and so he explained, and that's basically how I got into this hobby. Oh yeah, we have Wandering Igor, and this is, he doesn't really has a question. He offers to play some games with me to make some battle reports. In the meantime, we had some contact, and I found a location, and so we're gonna frequently play and shoot battle reports. I know him since I think 12 or 13 years ago, and we've always played on good fun and casual games. So in my opinion, he is one of the most suitable persons to play battle reports with. And if all goes well, we'll start shooting battle reports in like a couple of weeks. Oh, that's this really big bug fly. Let's smash it in a bit. Looks are 2111. Reacts to Fallout Wasteland Warfare. If I'm still interested, he points out that there's some battle reports on Beasts of War. Well, on the Fallout Wasteland Warfare thing, I watched a couple of battle reports on another channel, and I really liked that. The game seems to have a lot of options, and so most likely I'll be buying it this weekend or something. And then he has a couple of questions. So his first question is, what is the reason you decided to start a YouTube channel? So it's now at the start of the previous year, so let's say January, February 2017. I always note down how I paint stuff, and then after time you lose those papers. So you have to basically reinvent it again and again and again. And I kind of like I didn't want to do that anymore, so I started thinking, how can I do something else that I can easily keep and then still have access to. And then it came to mind I can shoot videos about it. And then a friend of mine told me, well, you could then just post them on YouTube and maybe somebody else wants to see that as well. So that basically made me decide to start a YouTube channel. Maybe the dumbest reason ever to start a YouTube channel. And what is your goal with this channel? I don't have a set goal. You know, if I've been, obviously everybody will do that. I've been thinking, you know, maybe there's options to make this a professional business or something and make a living out of it. But if not, then not. It's not a set determined goal. I need to get to there in like 4 years, 5 years. If not. If it does, it does. I'm currently, I believe, at like 1250 subscribers. That's like 1245 more than I expected. So I don't know. I'm happy if I could do this at cost price. So if I could either get out of the advertisement revenue or something like what's it called, Patreon or something, and I would be able to do it without it costing me money, then I'm already very happy. There's no other goal. And since it's almost a year since you started this channel in a month, how are your experiences been with your first year of YouTube channel, and what do you enjoy most about it? It has been a learning curve. certain aspects have been proven to be pretty difficult, especially the sound while using a microphone to talk in. I got some great tips and advice from viewers and commenters on that, and I think it improved, but it's still not up to where I would like it to be. But maybe, well, most likely my next investment would be a new microphone, a better microphone. And now the one I have right now isn't that expensive, and well, nearly the sound I'm recording right now just through the camera is actually maybe even better than the microphone I have. So that's actually something I'm actively looking at. But these cameras are, or these microphones are easily 150 euros or something. So I have to be able to explain it, since I also specifically buy models for the channel to paint. Not everything I paint is for personal use, obviously, because I would end up with like 1 million armies, and that's not the plan. Well, maybe in 10 years or something I would like to have numerous armies in every system, in mainly 40k and Age of Sigmar, and maybe 2 or 3 Horus Heresy armies, but that's just all, doesn't matter right now. What do you enjoy most about it? Actually, I really enjoy the conversation with other people, the feedback I'm getting, the comments, the interaction with commenters and viewers and subscribers. I really enjoy that. I think it's a pretty social, and then I mean social more in the way it's not anti-social, you know, like if you go to stuff like Facebook, people kind of easily get offended there, and I'm not the kind of guy that easily gets offended, but some other people do. If you make like one little mistake, they go "Rrr." And since I'm filming, you can actually see my face expression, and when I talk into a microphone you can hear my intonation, and you can't if I just write something. And there quite often stuff goes wrong, I feel, with written messages. So that's really something I really enjoy about YouTube. Because quite simply, the moment I'm not enjoying this anymore, most likely will be the end of the channel, and I'll just go to something else. For me, this is an extension to my hobby. That's how I see it, and as long as I'm having a lot of fun with it, it's okay. If I would get bashed constantly, I'm perfectly fine with critique. Actually, that's what I can improve on, so I'm very happy with critique. But if, you know, some random person would constantly be annoying me, yeah, that would be, well, I could block them. So I would probably deal with it that way, because I'm not gonna let somebody else steal my fun and stuff away. So that's about it for this Q&A. I have one little thing. I wanted to do this in a separate video, but I'm not going to. If you managed to watch on this far, a friend of mine, he asked me if I wanted a book, and I told him, well, I already have it, but I'll gladly take it if you want to, and I'll give it away. So it's this book. It's the Forge World Model Masterclass Volume 1, and if you want this this book, I'll send it to you. My other friend gave me some dice bags with some dice in it. These are really epic dice. When I roll them, when he rolls them, they suck. But so it's Peter from Scars Miniature Madness. If you've seen the battle reports, you know who it is. Throw it with the book. I searched in the Dutch law, and I can do giveaways with raffles. So what I'm gonna do is, if you comment down below, you have to clearly, I'd like you to ask me a question for the next Q&A. You have to be a subscriber, but I don't think anybody else is watching this. And if you write down Joost is awesome, and Joost is spelled J-O-O-S-T, is awesome. Joost is the one who gave me the book. If you put that in your comment, you're up for winning this book and the dice, with the dice back. And it doesn't matter where you're at in the world, I'll ship it to you at my expense. So that's it for this this video. I'll give it 2 weeks and then I'll announce the winner after this video goes up. This video goes up next Monday, and that's going to be, I'll quickly look it up. That's not right, this is right. That's October 1st. So October 15th I will announce a winner in a video, and that person will then have 1 week to react, to claim his or her prize. And so I'll just pull 2 winners, winner 1 and winner 2, and if the first one doesn't react in time, the second one will get it anyway. So I'm going to leave it at that for this video. Like I said, if you have comments on the location I'm sitting right now, please let me know, and please drop questions for the next time you need in the comment section. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.